trust your partner. Start leaning backwards here. Come on. Start leaning. Oh, we lost 2 of them there. Let's keep going. Paddle forward. Paddle it forward. Okay, it is about 10:03 at the moment, 10:03 at night. The day was pretty awesome. Connor, as I told you before, he had his 100th trip of his time up here in Montana and at the company. Besides having his 100th trip today, he was also had the Hero of the Award today as well. He, the afternoon trip at this area where we allow people to jump off a cliff. A child jumped a little too far out into the current and was not a very strong swimmer getting back to the bank. So Connor, and I still don't know how he did this, managed to run across these really slick kind of gunk-covered rocks in the river that were submerged, rocks that were kind of submerged underwater. I had a tough time just walking over the darn things. I actually almost took a toenail off walking over them. But Connor, he flew right across these rocks. Got up on these kind of drier rocks, flew right across those rocks. Again, short-footed as a goat, at least from my standpoint where I was standing there in the kind of a deep pool, waiting for swimmers to come in so I could catch them or throw them a rope if I had to. But he managed to grab this kid, not really grab the kid, but he managed to get to a spot where he could jump out, swim to this kid and their mother, who, I mean, the mother had been a little concerned. She had swam after the kid just so the kid wasn't really alone. Kind of parental instincts there. He got a hold of both of them. He could have pulled the kid back in, but like I said before, the mother was there, so he had to wait for one of our other boats to kind of come around the corner and grab them. But man, Connor definitely has the Hero of the Day award. It was such a fast sprint and such a fast move from him to get down there and kind of get in the water and get these people, kind of reassure these people and kind of give them a safe and professional rescue there. I'm happy that I know Connor, and that I can kind of trust him to do that kind of maneuver in situations where we need him to do it, and where situations where other guides kind of freeze up. It's just great to having him around, and I'm actually really happy that he broke 100 trips this year, or today. I told him this morning that during his 100th trip that at the end of the day I'd buy him a Twisted Tea, a big can of Twisted Tea, so I did. I know Twisted Tea isn't really that big of a celebration thing, but I'm not a beer drinker myself, and I know Connor likes his Twisted Tea, so I got him a Twisted Tea. That doesn't mean he doesn't like beer. He likes beer too. We invited some of I call them the friendly competition, but they are the other company, where I work for Absaroka Adventures here in Absaroka, and there's another company called Adventure Whitewater that works out of Absaroka as well, also on the Stillwater. Some of their guides were in Absaroka for Absaroka days, and we invited them over to the shop to have a few drinks and kind of chit chat and whatnot, and it was pretty cool. We got to talk to them about kind of how they run the river, and just share some stories and some kind of adventures and experiences out there on the river. I personally like chatting with the guys. I know some companies might have a kind of a strong rivalry. I don't really mind them too much. I also know that some guys at the company I work for don't really like the other company. At least that's what they tell customers out on the river. I try and be a bit more friendly. I call them a friendly competition. Personally, I think the river is for everybody. I like chatting and saying hi to people as I go past. And these other guys, they're also Whitewater Company. They're taking clients down. They're having the best time they can, so I can't fault them for anything really. I know that they run things differently, but that's just how you do from company to company, and can't fault them for anything really. Sam is currently chasing some flies in the truck here, so I want to get him out and get him some dinner. But love the summer weather. and drawing people in, but that also means that most of the guys aren't getting most of the guys don't get breaks. I mean, not that I really want to break, but it definitely wears on me. I get sore and whatnot. My truck is turned off too. Turn back on, please. There we go. Definitely wears on me, and I can feel it in the mornings. I'm a little stiffer and sore in the mornings, most come this time of the year, and right now, definitely getting there a little bit more. So, chat with you guys in the morning, and I will see you then. Hi, Sam guy. Sam guy. Oh, look at you. Okay.